Stampers Kim from stampingandperfection.com. Welcome to my craft room. I just have a quick 2-minute tip I want to share with you. I just got some of my new Stampin' Up! Supplies today, and I'm putting them away. And one of the things I always do when the new in colors come out is I set up my sponges and my daubers, because I do a lot of sponging and I use my daubers quite a bit. I like to do reverse masking techniques and things like that. So I always set up my sponges. So I make sure I always get a package of sponges and a package of daubers when I order my in colors. And I've done videos on this before, but I just use my craft scissors and I just cut the sponges into quarters, or in this case, this one I'm going to leave in half, because one of the colors that I use most is probably crumb cake, and my little crumb cake quarter sponge is really raggedy and my fingers are always a mess when I'm done using it. So here's what I do. I've used my decorative label punch, excuse me for reaching across here. So I've used this decorative label punch. I just punch out my one label punch in Whisper White. I've got my crumb cake marker, and I'm just going to write crumb cake on here. And you can actually use a piece of crumb cake cardstock instead of writing on with the marker. And then what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to pinch this together. Usually with the, you can see with the quarter, it folds nicely. I pinch it together and I staple it. But here, I want a little bit more to grab onto. So I'm definitely going to I'm just going to pinch this together, put this in the center, and then I'm going to take my stapler. This is my craft stapler, but that gives you something to hold on to when you're sponging. And then I take my label maker and I make a little label, and I don't put the whole name on it because the names are long, and I just make a little label so that I can see. Sometimes when I'm crafting, I find it easier to look for the words instead of the colors. So I'm going to put all my ink colors into one of these clear stamp cases that you can purchase. You purchase these in sets of 4. And I also created a label for the outside. And this will go right on my shelf, right in front of me, because I use them all the time. So now this is all made. I have one for every color family. A whole color family actually will fit into, there are 10 colors in a color family, and it will fit, the sponges and the daubers will fit in there, and I'll just put these in colors in there. So that's all set. And I also use these boxes. You can get the half-size boxes. The new catalog, here's something pretty cool. I ordered 2 different sets of the Project Life card collections and the accessory packs, and they come with coordinating stamp sets. But the coordinating stamp sets, when you order them, just be aware, they come in these little plastic sleeves. So I'm going to store mine in one of these half-size cases, and I will label this Project Life on the side. And then, of course, I had to get the doilies. I love the doilies. They have new white doilies, and these are a little smaller than the other ones. We have metallic doilies, and one of the things I like about the metallic doilies, 2 things I like, you get a couple different sizes. You get gold and silver in a couple different sizes, the larger ones and smaller ones. And if you don't like the metallic, you can flip it over and use the white back. And then you have a smaller white one also. Then there are last year's in colors. The 2015-2017 in colors has a set of doilies also. So I have the smaller, these are the clear mount cases, these are the half-size cases, and then these are the wood mount cases. I love these cases. I rarely put stamps in them, but I do have all my embellishments. So I've had this, you probably see me pull this off the shelf all the time with my rhinestones and stuff, but then I just got some of the new enamel dots, and the new enamel dots, I decided they came in, they came differently than the old candy dots. Like, they come with a whole sheet. Look at these enamel dots. You get 2 different sizes of dots, you get hearts, and you get stars for each color in the color collection. Like, you purchase the These are the brights, so you get one sheet for each different color with all the different shapes. So I use these new cellophane bags that they have. These are the gusseted cellophane bags. So I put each color family in one bag, and I'm going to store those in here also. And I keep my embellishments. All these will go right up over here on the left. You can't see it, but it's within arm's reach of me. And then these go up on the other side within arm's reach, so that they're always someplace where I can reach them, and I love that. But that's just a little quick tip to share with you just for organizing your supplies. Put them away as soon as you get them. As soon as you get new colors, make your stamps and your daubers, label them, and you always have them ready when you're in the middle of creating a card. You don't have to stop and find the supplies to actually make it. And then everything is labeled, so I can use it over and over again for that same color. I don't have to keep recreating them unless they get really grungy, because my crumb cake is at least 3 years old, so it was time to make new ones. So that's my tip. Stop by my blog at stampingimperfection.com. You can shop online for supplies at mystampingstore.com. Give this video a like and share with your friends. Thanks for watching.